What is poppin'? What is going on, everyone? So this is update, I think number 5, essentially documenting myself learning how to code. All right, so if you've been following me along this journey, I have pretty much talked about JavaScript for the past few weeks, and the last 2 days actually I've been learning about Sass. So in case you're brand new just like me, you're like, yo, what is Sass? Basically, it's a better way to write CSS, and it's a little different from the typical way you do CSS, but I took a course and I went through it fairly quickly, spent the whole past 2 days doing it, and I'll showcase what I built. So in case you want to check these out or just see what's actually in the course, you can. And also if you just want to like listen along, you can too. But I think today I'm going to switch back to JavaScript because like something in this CSS course that like I couldn't figure out what's going wrong, which if you are more advanced, obviously you'll understand. What essentially is when you use Sass, there's certain things you have to do with the terminal that I'll get into later. But let me just show you really quick what I created from this course. And I didn't go through it 100% yet because there's certain, like this one, for example, if you've learned CSS or seen it, this is from, I think, Jonas. And just go on Udemy and type in advanced CSS. You'll find the code. I think it's like the number top one, whatever. Basically, these animations right here when you click on this, and then let me actually full screen because I didn't finish the more responsive part yet. But like this stuff's pretty dope right here. The buttons goes like that, and then for some reason the icons, I don't know if they were icons or SVGs. I'm pretty sure they're icons when I did this, but they weren't showing up. So you can see like they look like just rectangles. But I think the course is from 2017, so it's a little, was that like almost 3 years or so, give or take. So some stuff he might have made way back, but like this one's pretty cool. I like this effect. I'm probably gonna practice this more once I start making more sites. And this stuff's dope right here. Like, this is all just with CSS and using Sass, which is basically just HTML CSS, but zero JavaScript. So normally I would, before I took this, I would think you would have to do like some sort of JavaScript manipulation to do this, but apparently you can do it like this. And then this one, it's a if you look closely, I'm pretty sure you can see it better, but like these people moving, so that's a video in the background. And then there's like this line right here I couldn't get rid of even with the setting that he used in his CSS, but whatever, it's just a course learning how to do it. And then when I click on like here, next step, fill it out, typical stuff like that. And then yeah, just the copyright stuff here, and this stuff goes like this. It's pretty cool, like this right here. But that's one of the sites, and this is like without Flexbox or grid. So if you know CSS, obviously you know those. But this is like, I think it was like mainly just typical floating and just moving positioning. But this one, which is mainly Flexbox, which I was using, and for some reason there's like a glitch in my code. I don't know what happened, but all of my icon just like disappeared. But let me just show you. This is like a travel, kind of like a dashboard type thing, and it's cool right here. And like a button just wasn't showing up. So if I inspect it, you can see, I'll show you. Again, if you're just gonna start, you probably have no idea what's going on, but like this right here, it's SVG. If I go down here, it shows a color fill. So I'm not sure why it's not gray. Like even if I change it to black, maybe I'm on the wrong thing. But yeah, it's not updating, which doesn't make sense to me because it's literally there. Not sure. I think it's because this is the one project I had the issues with Sass, and when you use terminal, you have to like type a bunch of like little codes to pretty much get it started. This first project I had it working perfectly, but for some reason on this one, I guess he like skipped something or just didn't tell us, or he has a previous setting, and just completely, I had to do some crazy where I had to do all of my code in the main Sass folder and like update and switch back, which you won't understand right now, but yeah, it just didn't work as I planned. But you're probably wondering what's the difference between Sass and normal CSS if this is your first time learning about it. And essentially you can see here, like we have this nodes module, we got some JSON files, and basically the coding too, the way you, or this is the way, I think this is just like a typical way structure like classes, but you have to do like double underscores, and then you have to do like a dash, and then a middle, like it's called BEM. I believe it's I forgot the meaning of it, but I'll have to look it up again, like the acronyms. But basically, it's a way to identify everything. And then when you go to Sass, this is all of the code. So like this is the main Sass folder, which everything's imported here. And then each of these are its own little file in the folder. So like header, grid, footer like this. And this is a bunch of code for this. This was for the green website right here. So if you've taken this course, let me know in comments below. This one's pretty dope, but yeah, I have to go to the mobile responsive part right now. It's still like, it's messed up. But you can see here's like crazy amount of code that if you had this like on one CSS file or just anything, it's different. And you're probably wondering, this looks similar, but the difference is, let me just show you really quick. If I this one. So notice how it's like I think it's called ampersand, the and sign, which is on my keyboard, the number 7. So pretty much this would have been like button class, and then this basically means button :link. So it's basically the same class which you can see here, but the way you do it is you like put the little and sign. So like this might be harder because it has like the ampersand. Yeah, here like card is the class, which let me see if I can find this in the HTML. Let's see here. We have card, and then the next one is card side, and there's like card side front. But like card side would just be the equivalent would be the and sign __ side, which is basically, where's that at? Right here. So this should say dot card side, but since we're using Sass, it's shorter because you can put this and sign here. And then same, you can see here, this is within the side right here, and then we have and -- front, which means basically, where's that at? Index. So this one now, it's the card on the top, then it's the side, and then we put the and sign -- front. So I mean, if you take a Sass course, you know this is pretty simple once you do it over and over. But also, this is me helping myself learn by teaching you what I'm learning to at the same time. But that's pretty much the difference with Sass and typical CSS, which I didn't even know this beforehand taking the course. I thought it was just another like CSS course. But definitely I'm gonna do more of this once I get through the JavaScript course I'm in through right now. But I just thought I'd show you this update and it's pretty cool the way it's like formatted, because if this is like a really real project that I were to do, this is a really cool way to structure everything. Now I just need to figure out how to like compile all this properly so that when I save it, it refreshes and showcases properly, because this is like a mess right here the way I did it, but I'll figure that out eventually. But there's like quick updates, what I've been up to. At least I haven't posted for like in a week now, but basically if you want to follow along, watch my journey of myself learning how to code, keep you updated what I'm working on or any other resources that I find or using, and my thoughts on that, then definitely go down below, hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, let me know what you are currently learning while you're stuck at home like myself, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.